Hey gents, today I'm going to do a Q&A as a big thank you, 80,000 subscribers. Feels like we just did the 60,000 subscriber.
No, it doesn't.
That was February. We were going to see Hamilton. I was
Feels
beardless.
Like, yeah.
And you were way less pregnant.
Yeah.
We're now 1 month out from baby number 3.
Feels like a long time ago.
Somebody asked if we were going to have more kids. And yes, working on number 3. Number 4.
Definite. Number 5, TBD.
We got room for 5 in the Suburban. Then beyond there, it's going to be a problem. So 5 is like the hard cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got time.
So I went out to Instagram and YouTube, asked you guys what questions you have for us. There's a lot of them, so this might be a long video, but I'll put timestamps if you want to jump around between them. So I think we'll just get right in. These were a couple of questions. So
Okay.
What is the most annoying thing that I do?
The most annoying?
Mm-hmm.
The most annoying thing that you do.
Yeah, like what's the most annoying part about me?
Okay. It's the when you move things. Okay, so like we're both not great at organizing things. But John does this thing where if there'll be like a pile of stuff on the table, he'll just take the pile of stuff and move it somewhere else.
I literally just did that before she got out to the studio.
Yeah, or like if there's stuff in the car that he doesn't want, like if when I was during lacrosse, when I was driving his Mini Cooper, and I had my lacrosse stuff in there, he just decided he didn't want it in there, so he just takes it and puts it inside. It's like, well, like put it away, do something with it. Don't just move it to another location. That's classic John. That one really grinds my gears.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Everything.
Everything. And so, yeah, my favorite thing.
I'll think of something specific. Hold on, give me a few minutes. My favorite thing, I think it's like John's always very like calm, cool, and collected. Like he's like my rock. So it's like I'm a very like emotional person. So when I'm like upset about something, I'll just call him and then he'll calm me down.
My favorite thing is I like having some chaos to balance out my monotone.
Robot.
My just constant state of even keeledness. How's my gym routine getting along?
It was good till we were traveling. Traveling always messes it up. I feel like since
Yeah.
in Chicago, it's been like...
Yeah. As of like today, I'm now back in a routine. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the summer. I'm home for the baby and everything. And so gym routine's good. I'm up 20 pounds since I started it, but it's all muscle. And so good. It's a good 20 pounds. What are your future plans in terms of channel expansion? You're gonna start seeing a lot more of that. I did a series where I went to Allen Edmonds and talked to the executives and like got to see the factory tour. And so to me, the channel expansion is to continue to do more roundups, but then also to go more behind the scenes and show things. Same thing with the cobbler videos. It's like I want to go further into exploring what this industry is really all about, which I don't see a lot of. Somebody called me the baby American Hugo Jacomet from Sartorial Talks, and like that's a huge compliment to me. And so if I can take a little bit of what makes him great and then some of my favorite stuff, and then a lot of stuff is influenced by her, and so a lot of what you see as far as like my product knowledge or like if there's anything related to hair, grooming, ingredients, that sort of stuff, it's all coming from her. So channel expansion is real. Very excited. Do I ever get tired of trying on clothes?
Yes.
I'm tired of opening boxes, which is why you don't see as many unboxings anymore. But also unboxings was like an early thing. When I started my channel, unboxings were huge. And it was also a really good way to like just start to get videos out. But now it's what, as far as channel expansion, trying to really evolve beyond that.
Wouldn't anybody get tired of trying on clothes? I get tired of trying on clothes after like 2 things.
Yeah. What piece of clothing do I love but my wife hates on me? Some of my shoes you're not crazy about.
The
like
brown
the
suit, no, the brown La La Land suit, like you love, and I'm just like...
I went to a suit company and I said I want the suit that Ryan Gosling wears at the end of La La Land, the brown one, and...
maybe it's because I hate La La Land.
I love that movie. Do you get jealous if another female DMs me or chases me all over social media?
Do females DM me?
I get a lot of guys.
Yeah.
There's very few women.
I mean, no, I'm not...
I think jealousy is a young person's thing.
Yeah.
Or an insecure person's thing, which neither of us are.
Right, so, no.
Clearly, based on my underwear videos, not
I
insecure.
mean, if I wasn't pregnant with our 3rd kid, maybe, but, like, obviously, it's all good here.
Dad's not going anywhere. I quit my 6-figure job to do the channel. Do I make enough revenue to the channel to support my family and continue constantly buying new products? To leave my job, you just mentioned this the other day. We basically lived like we were dirt poor, even though I was making good money.
He was like, well, I made blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wait. And so I started calculating in my head how much money we made. And I was like, wait, we were rolling in it. And he was like, I mean, yeah. And I was like, you made it seem like he literally was like, we were broke. Like, we had no money.
The only thing we spent money on was food, like gas, and then bills and things.
Yeah.
And we didn't go out much, didn't do much. But part of that was because we had $60,000 in student loans that I had to pay off. We had like every amount of debt that we could pay off was what I paid off before I left my job, because then I also had to go out on my own and get health care and like support myself. So now we're good. We're living like we used to,
yes.
Which I think the way I've described it is we no longer shop entirely at Whole Foods. We go more to Trader Joe's now, but we didn't have to quit the country club. It's like...
It's like more like Costco. It's like
we do more Costco than Whole Foods than we used to. Things have been good, and like right now I'm not investing like I used to. I'm not saving the 401k, but part of that is like a bet that this will go well, and then good things will happen in the future. So has having your wife as a breadwinner been a point of struggle? We knew very early on that you were not going to work.
Yeah, but like not because I couldn't.
Not because she couldn't. We knew that collectively you want to be a stay-at-home mom. You want to be with the kids.
Right.
You wanted to like live that life, and I'm fine. I mean, I wanted to be a stay-at-home dad originally, but I knew that
we have time.
Yeah, we have time.
We have time.
But no, so I've been the one working the entire time, and I love supporting my family. At nights, I love disconnecting and like taking care of bath time and bedtime. Basically, Saturday, Sunday, I don't do much at all. I'm always with the family. I'm always with you guys, and so no complaints.
I don't think I would be a good breadwinner.
Good breadwinner?
Yeah, I get too stressed out.
Yeah, so it works out well.
Yeah.
We found the flow naturally. How do I balance being a good husband, father while traveling so much? I used to travel a lot more, and it was very stressful, especially on top of doing the channel at the same time. But that's part of why I made the decision to leave, is that I now do this entirely, and it's been a great change in all ways because I spend a lot more time here. I see my son every day for breakfast and lunch. My daughter doesn't really care that
I was gonna say, you always see your son.
because he's the one that like when I walk in the door, he's squeezing my leg, and Jane's off on the side, just kind of like, oh,
she cares. She cares.
She has a funny way of showing it.
Yeah.
I think you can do both, but there's definitely a big correlation between like men that travel a ton in the relationship with their kids, and then there's people who prioritize family that necessarily don't make as much money, and I've seen that firsthand around me as well. Favorite date night?
Our puzzle.
Last year when the Academy Awards were on, we started a Star Wars puzzle, which is like 1,000 or 1,500 pieces.
Okay. Nick Offerman and Megan, I can't remember her last
Megan
name.
Morali?
No.
Megan Mullally.
Mullally. I was watching an interview, and she's like, oh, every night we do puzzle together and we listen to a podcast or an audiobook. And she's like, it's really good for a relationship. And
Sounds like a dream to me.
I was like, that sounds like a great idea. So I can't remember what was it for Christmas I got it for you?
Yeah.
Christmas? I got a puzzle and like a roll-out mat so we could move it around, and I was like, let's listen to audiobooks or podcasts and we'll do this puzzle together, and we were like, yeah, that sounds great. And then
we did it once. We did it once. We made some good progress, but she's not good at listening to audiobooks or podcasts. I love listening to them.
Well, it's not even that so much. It's that at 8, by the time we get the kids asleep, like asleep, it's 9 o'clock. You're falling asleep.
I usually go to bed at 9, 9:30.
Yeah, and we don't have time to do it.
Yeah. But a real date night, there's a place.
Date night. Oh, okay.
The place in Pittsburgh is Noodlehead that we like to go to. It's Thai food.
I feel like just like movies. Like I like going to movies.
Go to the movie.
Yeah. Or hiking.
Yeah,
but that's with a kid. We mostly do our dates with the kids.
Yeah.
We have our best conversations when we're hiking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What causes the most stress on our marriage? Finances, lack of quality time, etc.
The most stress?
Laundry.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate. I went to do the laundry and you shoved all the clothes in the sorter, and I couldn't find what I wanted, which I had left in front of the washer to put into the washer. And then I was like, ah.
If clothes don't get done, I get very cranky.
Listen, everything is great except the laundry.
That's about it. That's about right. Your favorite alcoholic drink of choice?
Tequila.
You always get whiskey sours.
No, I used to always get whiskey sours until they made me fucking fucking sick as heck. Tequila. Just tequila. I like George Clooney's tequila. I can never remember what it's called. But I like the affordable Espolòn. I really like that one.
I like a nice brown whiskey or bourbon.
I don't like that.
Like Johnny Walker Black, or I get a few like Bullet or some of the other boutique places. Best marriage advice?
You know what? This is kind of funny. Okay, best marriage advice. You know how people always say, "Don't go to bed angry."
Mm-hmm.
There was a BuzzFeed article, and it was a relationship therapist, and her advice was like, go to bed angry. You're gonna wake up in the morning with a totally new perspective. And think about how many times, like, if we go to bed and I'll be really mad about something, and then I'll wake up and then I don't even remember why I was mad.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Pregnancy brain is real.
Yeah, but like I think it's like in the moment you're so focused on something. I think it's more like just like a broad thing. It's like sometimes just take a step back and then revisit it, because in the moment everything feels heightened, and then an hour later you're like, well, I guess it's not that big of a deal.
What happens if there's a long-term thing about getting the laundry done? And it's like you. My favorite pair.
Now we can laugh about it. Now we can laugh about the laundry.
Yeah, but tonight I'm gonna walk around huffing and puffing and stomping my feet.
You know what? I'll talk about it in an hour.
My favorite white sneaker right now, I really like Koyo stuff. They have really nice calfskin leather, and the other ones are the Crown ones, like the Crown hole cuts, which I really like. She's not really crazy about. I don't know if it's because it's the gum sole.
Oh,
or
the Clown
silhouette.
shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those ones. I've been wearing those ones a lot. So.
I don't dislike them. I just not like, I don't look at them and think like.
Oh yeah. Somebody said, what can a guy do to make a woman weak at the knees? But it said not safe for work, so like something not inappropriate.
I think probably just in now's day and age, don't have your fucking phone. Like now it's like so many interactions. I see like people, they're like not focused on the other person and just like paying attention to what they say. Like I think the worst thing you could do is if somebody's talking to you and then you look at your phone, because no matter what you say, or the watch or the Apple Watch, no matter what you say, you're not comprehending what the person is saying. So
put the phone away.
Yeah, and then
make eye contact.
And then like remember
Maybe
what
just
they're
make
saying.
eye contact.
Yeah, and like remember what they're saying.
Yeah. Call back to something that you talked about a week ago.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, are you gonna do a women's clothing series? I keep telling her to do it.
Well, maybe.
Maybe post pregnancy.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I have ideas.
Interior design tips. I think hire an interior designer. I've slowly learned that there's a reason that interior design is like a profession, and there's a reason that rich people design a house and have somebody come in and do it. Is because unless you have a specific point of view and like a taste and somebody to mimic, like everything here is kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff that I like, but if it had some sort of aesthetic to it. Yeah.
I'm not big on decorating. I think I feel like I said that in the other video.
Yeah.
I went to a garage sale with my cousin, and she was like picking out, basically to me looked like garbage, and she was like, oh, I love this, and I was looking, I was like, oh, that is actually pretty nice, but I would just walk past.
Yeah.
Like I'm just.
We also tend to we lean towards minimalism.
Yeah.
So, like we don't want a lot of stuff.
Right.
Like I was
like
looking.
The Scandinavian look, like a Finnish look, like a.
Yeah. Like I was looking for
look.
a lamp out here, and I was like, I just want something to light things. Like if I get rid of a lot of stuff, I would. That's what we need to do. Favorite album of 2019? Vampire Weekend, Father of the Bride, easy, no contest.
Well, the Front Bottoms.
Yeah, they have a new album this year.
Well, we're hoping. It's every 2 years, so it's
nothing's announced.
On track, 2019. And if it is, that's the best album of 2019.
Nothing's announced, but that'll probably be it. Do you choose clothes like I do? He wants his girlfriend to focus on quality, but there's so much fast fashion for women.
Do I choose clothes?
Do you choose things? So yes, you do. You like Everlane. You like to get things that can be worn in different combinations. That can be worn for a while, and you do tend to favor quality over quantity.
Yeah.
But I also don't think you were ever in the world of fast fashion as much. Like you never really shopped at Forever 21 and like lower end stores.
Right. Or like
you've always had this.
Yeah, I mean, in high school, I mostly wore like J. Crew. But then J. Crew started to really go down in quality.
As you might have heard.
I don't know. I think we're at a really pivotal point in like fashion, because everyone I know now hates going to the mall, and that would be like the big thing is like how when you want to see what's in, you go to the mall, and now there's nothing at the mall.
We're gonna do a whole separate video on your mall experiences.
But definitely, but I'm not so concerned on what is fashionable and what I want to wear. But I try to buy things that are not made in China and that are made
Sustainably.
Yeah, like I really like this Swedish company, Boob Design, that makes nursing clothes, like maternity and nursing clothes. But most of their stuff is made in Portugal, and it's all like organic cotton, and it's like thick and good quality. And I'd rather spend a lot more on that than buy maternity clothes from Target or the Old Navy that got a hole in them after like 2 washes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that it's important to go for like one piece of your wardrobe that is higher quality, might be more expensive than having a lot of cheaper stuff.
Well, thanks guys. 80,000 subscribers. Unreal. It's provided us the life that we've always wanted to live, but I do it because I think it's the coolest thing to help you guys, and I appreciate every DM, email, everything else that you guys do. It always makes me feel like I'm actually like doing it right.
But like you just said, you guys, you also have women subscribers.
And the ladies. Thank you also to the ladies out there.
Yeah, just saying.
We appreciate it. So, till next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.
Yeah. You turn. Oh, is it on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew you were coming. I can hear the shouting.
What's your favorite movie?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. What's your favorite movie?
Pictures of us.
What's your favorite movie? Princess Dresses.
Then what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie?
Yeah.
I like the Lion King
No.
If that's your favorite movie.
and Inception.
Inception. Johnny, what's your favorite song?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. How does it
go?
go?
I don't know.
Gee, what's your favorite song? What? Johnny, what's your favorite food?
Star Wars.
That's not a food. Guys, come on. Let's sit down.
That's
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Star Wars.
Come on. You like to eat off your Star Wars plate?
Yeah.
What do you like to eat off your Star Wars plate?
Bread.
Bread?
Yeah, and then Nutella toast.
Oh, Nutella toast.
Yeah. That's you and Jamie. That's you and Jane.
Yeah, that's us, Janice, what happens when you eat food?
I don't know.
What's your favorite book?
Star Wars. I like Christian couches.
I know.